very odd day. Oh god. Today is Labor Day, and so I had no class, which means, well, it's pretty much the same as every day of the summer, except my dad's not at work. The timing is kind of weird because I had class, the last week, and then next week I don't. Of course, I still have class the rest of the days. So I am good cinematographer. Ow! The shoe was caught in the closet. Anyway, you couldn't see that though. Anyway, so it was just a weird thing to do. I don't have any problem with it. It's just a weird thing. So I'm getting ready to go to Chili's with my family, my entire family. Sans the dog. So it'll be my dad, my mom, and my brother. And that's pretty much it. Last night, I decided not to shoot anything on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything really daily on the vlog anymore. It's just like when something happens or I have something to talk about. One of the clippy things broke for the GoPro. That was the last one I had, so I had to order the grab bag of spare parts because that's the only place I can get an extra clippy thing. Not that I'm complaining. It's relatively cheap and it gives me other spare parts. If for some reason, like the arm I have on my thing, on my desk, decides not to work, I have another. But that's pretty much all that's happening. Tomorrow is my WordPress class. Question time. Should I put these vlogs via YouTube link on the WordPress site? The WordPress site is mainly just for the class. I already have Tumblr. I already have... Technically I have a Twitter, but I haven't used it. So, I don't know what I would use WordPress for. Although, WordPress is more of a blogging site. Tumblr is a weird amalgamation of social networking site and the blog site. You can write blogs, and then people can share those blogs, but then people can also, hold conversations with you through those blogs. It's really weird. I don't think it's a professional blog or for use for professionals, even though I think some professionals do use the photos. But I think WordPress is much more of a professional blog site where you get comments, but it's not just a bunch of memes being floated around together. So maybe I'll put the vlogs on the WordPress. I don't know. Anyway, that was 4 minutes of Monday. And now, time to eat Chili's. So I shall take my leave. There is one shuffling technique. By the way, I play Magic. Magic the Gathering. I don't really collect, but I play sometimes with people who play Magic. One of those things like D&D that I can't really play. I can play in real life, but not often, because like D&D, none of my friends are quite into Magic the Gathering. Anyway, so one of the things about Magic and card games is shuffling, and sometimes we just do. Most of the times we kind of just do this stack shuffling, like this, and sometimes it's like, ooh, something like that. So, sandwich shuffling, I don't even know how even, but I've actually gotten quite used to stack shuffling, which is what I just did here. Basically, you make 4 or 5 stacks or more if you're inclined to, and you just randomly, not really randomly, but just stack cards in a particular order, and then what I used to do is just randomly stack these mini decks on top of each other. But now that I've mastered riffle shuffling, I prefer to do this. Now, in games like Magic, it's always a good idea to have your cards facing the same way. So I kind of just do this and just riffle shuffle. I'm not that good, but that's the basic premise. So that's one. Someone just played Taylor Swift. What was I saying? Oh yeah, riffle shuffle. All the other ones, like this. If you don't really know how to riffle shuffle, just copy my technique here. 2 middle fingers on the bottom, thumb on the top. Push the decks with your index finger. Pinky is wherever they want to be, and just do it so that you're like riffling through a book. It's kind of hard to practice, I'll give you that, especially with Magic cards. But this is actually a very good shuffling technique for the beginning of the game. And in fact, I might even start doing this with Yu-Gi-Oh! If I find out that I can do the same thing with card covers. I don't really play with card covers for Magic because I don't have many card covers for Magic. So, I just don't. Not at this point, at least. But this was Tuesday. I have WordPress today, and I was supposed to bring in like blogging material, but whatever. I can rifle through some things, even the photos on this blog or whatever can do something. But
what the hell? It's a mini camera.
It's a GoPro. Do any of you have any objectives to appearing on YouTube?
No.
Okay.
I had a YouTube account that actually posted pictures, or videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually just about to end it. So that was Tuesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I go through film history. Oh God. See you guys tomorrow. I just want to say this is the sole contribution that George Lucas has made to the world, so that we can make lame Star Wars jokes. Anyway, hi, welcome to Wednesday. I don't have class Thursday. What am I thinking? What would I be doing at the college if it were Thursday? Anyway, I guess like for a seminar or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's Wednesday, Film History Day, and I came prepared. I actually brought my travel laptop, the old laptop, so that I'm not incredibly bored throughout film history. Because, my God. And it's not that the movies are bad, mind you. It's more that they're tedious. At least the one we saw last week was tedious. It was kind of just tedious to watch. Kind of required patience, because it was very art house, very like, what do you think? What do you think? I think it's bad, but what do you think? You know, it just felt really just tedious to watch. It's like, it tried too hard to make us think, you know, which, you know, I don't agree with that style of storytelling. Anyway, so that's Wednesday. I have drama today. We're actually starting to put all of the scenes together, and it's working out pretty nice. Today, for the first time, we've had like half of our cast show up. It's really funny. Every time we do drama, there's always like one or two people that will just not make rehearsal, and somehow we do it. One person dropped out of our cast because she and her husband are skipping town. Later, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to record my monologue for you. Not for you guys, but to memorize my monologue, because that's like the only thing I have to memorize proper. Because it's a monologue, and all my other lines are just quick one-liners, theater quotes, what have you, but I have to memorize the monologue. Anyway, I have tried to sign off of this vlog for 3 times already. Let's make this one count. That's all for today. All for today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. I take it as one of the greatest signs of love that my dog likes to sleep on my dirty laundry. Because that means she likes my smell. And for dogs, smell is very important. Chachi! Say hi to the camera, Chachi. Chachi. Say hi to the camera. Anyway. Yeah. She's a funny dog. She's actually really comfortable in my room. And actually, I don't need an alarm clock now because my dad will take her for a walk. And just as they're about to go, she'll go into my room and be like, hey, hey. She'll actually lean up onto my bed and then, and then just like wait for me to pet her. And I feel it, and it's like, oh, hi, Chachi. She's like, Rico, I'm going for a walk. And then when they come back, it's like, Rico! Rico! I went for a walk. You're a funny dog. You're a funny dog. Anyway. And now, monologue time. Monologue time. To give a bit of context, the play itself is called Much Ado About Will. I told you that it was kind of an anthology of Shakespeare scenes. What was funny is that they actually described this as Shakespeare Abridged. Now, knowing Shakespeare Abridged, that's not an accurate description. In fact, probably linked to Shakespeare Abridged. One scene from Shakespeare Abridged, somewhere, but this is more of an anthology of scenes from Shakespeare, unadulterated, on everything. It's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be more educational and just a taste of what Shakespeare is. So my main part. And this is also an ensemble cast, so I do come up for some narrations and just when we're just quoting Shakespeare at you. There are literally scenes in here where we're quoting Shakespeare at you. I do have some things there. However, my main part, and every one of the cast members kind of has a main part, is from The Two Gentlemen of Verona. And this is Launce. If any of you know enough about Shakespeare or The Two Gentlemen of Verona, you guys know who Launce is. And now I shall try to do this scene and try to memorize it. I pretty much have a day to memorize this. Nay, 'twill be this hour ere I've done weeping. All the Launces have this fault. I have received my proportion, like the prodigious son. I know the word prodigious. I guess it's just because I have a way of talking fast that I stumble on that word. Like the prodigious son. Okay. All the Launces have this fault. I have received my proportion like the prodigious son, and I'm going to serve Proteus to the Imperial's court. I think Crab, my dog, may be the sourest natured dog that lives. My mother weeping, my father wailing, my sister crying, our cat wringing her hands, and yet did not this cruel-hearted cur shed one tear. He is a stone, a very pebble stone, and has no more pity in him than a dog. Why, my grandam, having no eyes, look you, wept herself blind at my parting. Nay, I'll show you the manner of it. This shoe is my father. No, this left shoe is my father. No, this left shoe is my mother, for it has the worser soul. This shoe with the hole in it is my mother, and this is my father. There. 'Tis the staff is my sister, for, look you, she is as white as a lily, and as small as a wand. And I am the dog. No, the dog is himself, and I am the dog. Oh, the dog is me, and I am myself. So. Now come I to my father. Father, your blessing. Now, should not the shoe speak a word for weeping? Now I should kiss my father. And, well, he weeps on. Now come I to my mother. Well, I kiss her, and why, 'tis... Ugh. Oh, there's my mother's breath up and down. Now I come to my sister. Mark the moan she makes. Oh! Now, the dog all this while sheds not a tear, nor speaks a word. When a man's servant shall play the cur with him, look you, it goes hard. One that I brought up as a puppy, one that I saved from drowning, when 3 or 4 of his blind brothers and sisters went to it. I was sent to deliver him as a present to Mistress Sylvia from my master. and I came no sooner into the dining chamber, but he steps me into her trencher and steals her capon's leg. Oh, 'tis a foul thing when a cur cannot keep himself in all companies. You shall judge. He thrusts me himself to the company of 3 or 4 more gentleman-like dogs under the Duke's table. He had not been there, bless the mark, a pissing while, but all the chamber smelt him. Out with the dog, says one. What cur is that, says another. Whip him out, says the third. Hang him up, says the Duke. I, having been acquainted with the smell before, knew it was crab, and goes me to the fellow that whips the dogs. Friend, quoth I, 'twas I did the thing you wot of. He makes me more ado, but whips me out of the chamber. How many masters would do this for his servant? Nay, I'll be sworn, I have sat in the stocks for puddings he has stolen, otherwise he had been executed. I have stood on the pillory for geese he hath killed, otherwise he had suffered for it. Thou thinkest not of this now. Nay, I remember the trick you served me when I took my leave of Madam Sylvia. Did I not bid thee to still mark me and do as I do? I'm skipping a word. When didst thou see me heave up my leg and make water against the gentlewoman's farthingale? Didst thou ever see me do a trick? Ugh! Obviously, it's better when I have props and am on stage. However, I think I have it somewhat memorized now, but it's going to take a little while. I'm actually glad that I got it in somewhat one read through, but I still need to memorize it anyway. I think that's enough. We're starting out to get out of scripts right now, so no scripts. Tonight is another rehearsal of the first part. Thank God. I have very small parts in the rehearsal in the first part of the play, so I think I shall see you guys tomorrow. By the way, I'm still planning on making this a daily thing. You guys won't get vlogs every day, but I think if I do the vlogs day by day, I think it'll be much easier on my computer or on YouTube. I don't know. I'll try it and see what happens. Anyway, I've been Rico Fernandez, you've been you, and I shall see you tomorrow. Hello. It's Friday evening. Didn't feel like vlogging today. Not much to vlog about, except, cinematography, which we learned about lights! And you're probably hearing the remnants of Phineas and Ferb 8 Mission Marvel, which I can't really show because it's too high of a resolution for YouTube copyright, and it's Disney, so right. Anyway, so I guess that's the week. Tomorrow I am going to theater to videotape a concert for Stealing Hearts, the Anime After Hours band. I think I already said that, but that's pretty much all that I'll be doing. My parents are going on a magical journey to find green chili because 'tis the season. 'Tis the season to find green chili in New Mexico, as it is our #1 commodity. Anyway, that's pretty much today and the weekend as well. I am Rico Fernandez, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.